So this is part 2 of the first video. The first video I did today was I was talking about how to get a PhD if you just have only BSc, because we've had a lot of people talking about that. So but today I'm talking about applying with a low CGPA and how low is a low CGPA, because I've seen a lot of people say I applied with a low CGPA and I got it. So please, can we talk about what is a low CGPA and how low is a low CGPA for you to apply with some, to apply for all this funding and co. So let's get into it. Right now, I know that low CGPA is it's stressful. You didn't plan for it. You may have gone school when you may have gone to school when you had a lot on your plate. So for example, for me, I went to school when, that's those students that were always either married, either pregnant or breastfeeding in school. Yes, that was me. Yeah. I'm her and she is me. We. So because of that, I'm always pregnant or always giving birth. I give birth to all my children. I married very early. I married in my year 1 and I was giving birth and breastfeeding all through. So of course that affected my CGPA. Your story may not be my story. Yours may be a loss of a father, or you were the head of you're the first sibling and you had to work and school and cater for other of your siblings things, or you were not just serious about life as at that time and you didn't know that jackpot will be a thing and you will need your results the way you need it now. Whatsoever is your reason why your CGPA is low is very valid. But however, how low is a low CGPA? Those are the things I want to talk about, because for me, my CGPA, and I'm going to be vulnerable on this video, my CGPA of 3.44 over 5.0, which is 0.6%, 0.6 points. It's not even up to 1 point. 0.6 points away from a 2-1 is a low CGPA. You see, so I can come online here and write that I got a fully funded PhD with a low CGPA, but you just read that, you picked it up, you didn't check what are the other things I did that ensure that, and those are the things I'm going to be talking about here. First of all, we are going to look at how low is a low CGPA and what are the things you can do to ensure that your low CGPA is nothing, is rubbish, kind of, not in terms of rubbish, but inconsequential in your admission processes. So number one, how low is a low CGPA? For me, depending on the program that you're going for, what is the cutoff CGPA they need and over what? So for example, if a program said they are looking for a CGPA of 2.75 or 3.0, and you have 3.0, most times in US and Canada and others European countries too, they measure their CGPA over 4.0. They measure their CGPA over 4.0. So what does that mean? That means that if you're in Nigeria here, where in Nigeria they do 5.0, and you see 3.0 and you carry your Nigerian 3.0 and go, it is not cut off, because a 3.0 in Nigeria over 5.0 converted to 4.0 is about 3.75. Imagine. So first of all, how low is a low CGPA? For me, I will tell you that if you don't want funding, anything below 3.0 may be termed low. Some programs have high CGPA. They are looking for high CGPA. Go and do the extra. If you go to their website, you will see on their website the average CGPA they have admitted. Please go and look at it, because some courses may need higher CGPA, some courses may need lower CGPA. For me, I'm in education and they like us to have low CGPA. So number one, yes, my CGPA may not be low for others, but for the program I'm going and for the university I am attending and the kind of people that are applying in that university, that my CGPA was low. But hold on, I didn't stop at that. The next thing I did is I did my master's. My master's result is, the CGPA is very high. It's a distinction. Are you seeing my master's? So if your CGPA, okay, let me hold on. I don't want to move faster than myself. So, but let me say what I want to say. If your CGPA is low, you must show them that was then. This is what happened. Now, this is where I am. And how you can show them that now you're better is by either a master's to prove to them that your other CGPA you have done better, or a GRE. I know you don't want to hear it. I know it is hard. I know it's sad, but it would definitely help, because if your CGPA was low and your SOP, you're telling them, I have improved, I am better, how are they seeing that logically that you have improved and that you're better? Your masters, the result is better, it proves. You have done GRE, you have high score, it proves. You have done publication with somebody, you've presented in a conference, you've written something, whatever, it proves. So if you don't have proofs that they can see, not just psychological proofs in your mind, then no need of applying. Your CGPA is too low. Number 2, if your CGPA is third class, please don't apply. It is important that you understand that some things are exceptions. You don't know the other things they did. Now, I saw a video about a lady that said she got into a got fully funded with a 2-2. By the time I chat or talk to her, she's an American, number 1. Number 2, are you an American applying to an American university? No. Number 2, I found out that her professor in that other school was like kind of friends with the current supervisor she wants to work with, and he sent a message, hi, so and so was my student here and she's coming, please put an eye for her. Did you see what that email do? That email is so important. So what I am saying is, when you see people write that, you have to go and check the extra things they did and ensure that you're doing that extra thing as well. Yeah. So if you're going to go, so number 1, how low is a low CGPA? A third class is low. If you have third class, can you do diploma to top it up? Can you do something else to top it up? If you don't want to, if you're just doing it for only jackpot purposes, can you look at vocational schools that are not expensive? Can you look out for postgraduate diploma courses that are not expensive and do it, and then you can top up with your masters, so you don't waste money? Number 2, how low is your late CGPA? Anything that is 3.0 over 5.0 may be low, especially if you don't have research experience, you don't have a new thing to add up. For me, I had research experience. I had presented in Malaysia in a conference. I had worked in an internship with my supervisor. I have gone back for my master's with internship. I've done some project and it was published in the newspaper. I don't, all those things. We're trying to let them know that, now marriage and childbirth and child rearing that made my CGPA low, not that I am a low student. And I had my diploma, though it was not in the same course, it is in insurance. I had done diploma before I went for my BSc, and my diploma was a first class, and my BSc was like that 3.44 over 5.0, and my master's is now in distinction. You see, I am able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that it is child rearing, and I also explained I explained all these things. In fact, when you're when you're applying, there is a place that they always add additional information. See, brother, let me tell you, that additional use it and write an essay. They don't ask you for essay. Use it and write, explaining more what really happened. If you have a study gap, your CGPA is low, just go and write a GRE. It will help you. It will even reduce all this story. You understand? So those are the things that you can do if your CGPA is low. How low is a low CGPA? I have said it. So if your CGPA is low and you have any question, you can put it in the comments, in the comment section, and I would answer and tell you that, I think this is low, I think you should do this, and different things like that. So if there's something else you want me to talk about, that is what it is. If your CGPA is okay and you would like me to work with you for a fully funded PhD in Canada and US, the ones that are available, and in Italy and all, please, put a document. You can reach out to us and we can help you through the process to ensure that you get everything. Most important, especially if you're looking for fully funded, start early. This is May. Applications will be opening. Start early. Applications for fall will be opening in August. UK, US, Canada, fully funded, so that you have time to apply and plan, and so that you're not rushing things over. Thank you so much, and bye. If you've not subscribed, subscribe, because I'll be talking about these things and it will help you make an informed decision as an aspiring international student. Bye.